Hello, my friends. I need your help. My countrymen are dying and the existence of Armenia is at stake. Every Armenian you know is probably 3 degrees or less removed from someone they know who's fighting on the front lines to protect our people and our country. Excuse the parts in this in which I read from a prepared statement to maintain composure and accuracy. Armenians in Armenia and Artsakh, also known as Nagorno-Karabakh, were attacked by Azerbaijan, aided by Turkey, on September 27, 2020, by launching a large-scale military offensive into the region and by targeting its civilian populations. They are also sending drones into Artsakh and Armenia proper to target civilians. These are two nations with a collective population of 90 million people, 10 million in Azerbaijan and over 80 million in Turkey, targeting a country with a population of 3 million people. Let's briefly go into some history so you understand what is happening. Artsakh has been populated by Armenians for centuries and before the birth of Christ and has been historically part of Armenia. In the 1920s, when both Armenia and the newly established nation of Azerbaijan became a part of the Soviet Union, the region, Artsakh, fell under Soviet rule as well. Thereafter, the region was given to Azerbaijan while still being predominantly populated by Armenians. Now, if somehow you agree with that part of history, I hope you agree with at least this part. In the early 1990s, when the Soviet Union disbanded, the people of the region voted and exercised their right to self-determination to be separate and apart from Azerbaijan. But Azerbaijan would not have it. Instead, there was a 4-year war, which Armenia won merely because its people were protecting their families and their homeland. And still the same thing today, we are outnumbered, and Azerbaijan and Turkey have far superior military equipment than Armenia. So thereafter, that region became autonomous, an autonomous enclave largely populated by Armenians, which is now under attack. Make no mistake, this was pre-planned, and there is evidence Turkey was sending mercenaries and supplies to Azerbaijan before the attack even began on September 27. Let's not forget that Turkey exterminated 1.5 million Armenians in the Armenian genocide. Armenians see this as an attempt by Turkey to finish what they started through Azerbaijan. With domestic problems at home in both Turkey and Azerbaijan and their version of the dollar falling, and the populations of both countries increasingly frustrated with their dictatorial leaders, they are trying to turn that attention away to a nationalistic agenda and turn to the Armenian people so that they maintain control. Sound familiar, like what Hitler did with the Holocaust? Well, it's the same. It was, after all, Hitler who said, "Who, after all, speaks today for the Armenians," before he began the campaign of genocide against the Jewish people. Well, who will speak for us today? I hope that's you. We need your help. Why are you not seeing this covered in international media or domestic media? Or if you are reading it, why are you seeing this as a fight between two nations with equal power when it's definitely not the case? Well, it's because Turkey and Azerbaijan, two oil-rich countries, have way more money than Armenians, have way more people than Armenians. They've invested in bots to spread disinformation. They have suggested that Armenia attacked during the hostilities that arose on September 27th. Why would we attack? We live in our country. Armenians live in Artsakh. We have the land. Why would we, a country of 3 million people, attack Azerbaijan, a nation of 10 million people with far superior military strength? The only reason we're surviving to this day is because our brothers and sisters are risking their lives on the front lines to protect their families, and they're doing all that they can, but that might not last too much longer. For my Jewish friends, I ask that if you have any influence, please contact the Israeli government and do what you can so they stop selling arms and drones to Azerbaijan. They are using the drones they bought from Israel to target civilian populations. All my other friends, we also need your help. We need your voice to stop this. I want to make one thing clear. Armenians and myself, we have no hate against the Turkish people. We have no hate against the Azeri people. In fact, we feel sorry for the Turkish populations in Turkey and the Azeri populations in Azerbaijan. They have basically almost no First Amendment rights. Anyone who speaks against the government is essentially risking their lives. They are taught from a very young age that Armenians are their enemy. They don't know any better. But that's why we need your help to educate and stop this war, so we end it as soon as possible, so no further Armenian lives are killed, no further Azeri lives are killed, and the mercenaries that are also being sent, that don't even know what war they're going to, their lives are spared as well. So please help.